was just like, wait, what?
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Select Start. Live episode of Select Start. I'm JT,
I'm Will.
and I think our stream is still working.
Yes, so far it seems that it is.
Excellent, because sometimes it cuts out, or it doesn't even start for that matter.
I
Um,
know.
let's see. So this, oh, okay. Before I get started here completely, um, I do want to point out that this episode is not going to be available on iTunes. You'll be able to get it off the website. You'll be able to see it on YouTube. Of course, you could watch it right here. I'm going to see what I can do to get the whole thing to save on our Twitch channel. Um, but I have the headset today because I didn't want to play with the mixing board and get the first show all derpy. So for this one particular show, it'll probably be our only one that's not up on iTunes. I think all of our other ones are,
I think all of them are. Well,
with the
we've actually
exception
done
of
a couple of.
Torchlight.
No, we've done a couple of live shows where we were playing Torchlight as well, which started the whole Torchlight Thursdays thing.
Oh yeah. We also have a couple where we played Guild Wars 2, I think.
Yes.
And Red, I have, or people watching, not just Red. I have chat open and I can actually see what you're saying today. So this isn't
Oh
like
my
when I
god, it's
stream a
amazing.
game. Um, so how's everything going, Will?
Things are all right.
Yeah.
Like I said before, short hair, and everybody can see now. Like all short. It's I'm still not really used to it since my hair like used to be down like, here
Was it really
ish.
that long? Ish?
Long, well, yeah, right. That
It was long enough, yeah. I
yeah, it
don't I
was
don't
pretty
think our
long.
viewer or our listeners really knew about that, did they?
Mm, I'm not too sure, but
Hmm.
it still feels very strange.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, because that was like 5 years, right? With your hair
Five,
like that.
6 years of growing my hair. Not,
Yeah.
constantly keeping it growing, or it would have been done like my abs.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to think what we should kick off with here. Did I even show you the articles that we're discussing?
No,
Oh, I guess I
you
should.
didn't give me a list.
I guess I should have done that. Uh,
Yeah, probably.
all right. Well, let's see. Let's start with this one. So, all right. It was last podcast we did, or the one before that, we talked about gaming companies that have gone under last year, and one of them was THQ East or San Francisco or something. It was one of their branches. I can't remember which one it was. But also the year before that, another one of their branches went under the year prior. And Will knew this, but I didn't. But apparently they're bankrupt, like completely.
Yeah.
So EA, wait, oh, over there it is. EA is planning on. They're interested in THQ, basically.
Oh
Uh,
no.
yeah, run.
Oh God, no. THQ is such a good company. Like they were going out of business. What
They
do? They
were.
go to the Humble Bundle, and it's like, yeah, you can buy all of these games if you like give $1. You get everything.
And they were good games, right?
Yeah, it was like Saints Row 3, Darksiders 2, Company of Heroes. Like all of their pretty big title games were up on the Humble Bundle.
I wonder if it's not still up there, is it?
I don't know what's up on the Humble Bundle at the minute.
No, right now it's Snapshot, Closure, The Binding of Isaac, Indie Game the Movie, Shank 2, EFF. Well,
Oh.
I don't know what EFF is actually. It's
Oh my God, Shank.
yeah, Shank 2.
Oh.
It's for the Child's Play charity this time around. But anyway, so EA's interested apparently, as well as Warner Brothers. Like they're
Oh, that
interested
would
in.
be interesting.
Yeah, I mean I don't know really. Warner Brothers makes video games, don't they? Pretty sure they
Yeah,
do.
they make some. They did crap, what did Warner Brothers do?
I don't know. Apparently
I
nothing
can't
good.
remember,
They
but
did the Matrix. I think they had a hand in the Matrix game. Enter the Matrix. We saw how well
okay.
that was. That was actually a decent game. I don't think I ever finished it though. It was like on PlayStation 2 or something, I think.
Oh, they did Guardians of Middle Earth.
I don't know. I didn't play that one. So right now it's EA and Warner Brothers, both potential bidders for the bankrupt publisher THQ, or well, for
Oh,
THQ's
they do the
assets.
Lego games.
Warner Brothers does?
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
And they did Batman Arkham City and stuff. Huh.
Not only is EA interested in THQ's assets, but they've already completed they've completed site visits. Like, I guess they've gone and checked things out.
Hmm.
Um, and Stalking Horse bidder Clear Lake Capital Group has agreed to allow bids for individual THQ titles. So it doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to go to EA. I mean, they got a lot of money. And if they really want it, they probably can take all of it. But for all we know, like, they can go in multiple directions. Someone else could get Saints Row or Darksiders. It's not necessarily all going to go to EA. I really hope it doesn't, because we've seen what EA does to things.
Yep.
Ubisoft.
Them in the back of the head and buries them.
Yeah, Ubisoft has also expressed interest in the company's games, but nothing recent. I guess they like what they have. I don't know. I mean, Saints Row was good. I never played Darksiders, although it did look really good. But I can't think of anything else. Like, really, honestly, when someone's like, "Oh, THQ," I'm not like, "Yeah."
Well, I got the THQ pack. THQ did the Warhammer games as well. They did Company of Heroes. They did, what else did they do? They did Warhammer, Company of Heroes. They did that
Metro.
dirt bike game.
They're coming out with Metro last night.
Oh yeah, Metro. That's right.
That's not out yet. That comes out this year, though, right?
Well, Metro 2033 they did as well.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah.
Metro
2033. Huh.
They're doing South Park Stick of Truth. I wonder if they're still going to do it if they're bankrupt.
I've never had much interest in the South Park games.
The first-person shooter they came out with on Nintendo 64 was pretty awesome. I particularly thought the urine-soaked snowballs were pretty funny.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That was a gross game. And, Stick of Truth, that's one they've got coming out this year. Apparently they do the WWE games as well as WWF and stuff like that. They did those as well.
Do they?
Yeah. I forgot all about that. I used to be big into wrestling when I was a kid. So.
Yeah, same. I used to play all the wrestling games on the PS1.
Yep.
Oh, good times.
As did I. It's funny, I pulled up THQ to look at all their different games on Wikipedia, and it doesn't have a list. I thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah, I really. January 22nd, we'll know more. They'll be going to auction, I guess, on the 22nd, and THQ assets will be purchased individually. So, odds are, if EA really is interested, they're probably going to pick up all the big titles, and everyone else will get the leftovers, because I don't see them putting...
Please don't pick up Darksiders or Warhammer. Please.
I could care less what they do about Warhammer, because I've never played it, and isn't that like a RTS style game?
Well, the Warhammer Dawn of War games are like RTS sort of style, but they're like RTS mixed with RPG, because you get gear and equip gear and level up and stuff like that, and put stat points into characters. But they also did the Space Marine game, which was like a third-person shooter game,
okay.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, they did. Warhammer Space Marines was also a thing, right? Like prior to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess they got some good things. I really don't see EA picking up Warhammer. Like, I mean, what other games like that have they ever done in the past? It might just... Oh, well, maybe that's a reason they would buy it, actually.
Yeah.
Just something because it's something they haven't done. Yeah, maybe they want to monopolize the genres. They've already done MMOs, they've done RPGs, they've ruined each and every one of them, too. We spoke of South Park, and we were talking about EA, and I think it's quite hilarious that in the Crack Baby basketball episode of South Park, EA was in that episode, and they made the joke that EA, that the little company does all the work and EA reaps the profits. which is quite
Pretty much.
accurate. Yeah, I mean, look at whatchamacallit, BioWare. Those
Yeah.
poor bastards.
Yeah, I really feel bad that BioWare got involved with EA
Mm.
because BioWare is a fantastic company
They really are.
and EA isn't.
While we're talking about massive companies that make too much money, um, the next thing I have up to talk about is GameStop. I'm like really on top of the icon thing, by the way. I'm glad that I put that in there. I'm pleased with
Yeah.
myself. Oh, before we continue, actually, we're going to mention this a couple times. We have a friend who runs a design website,
Hmm.
and I'm going to put the URL up here. It is called Hadeon Designs. They do everything, and it looks really nice. I went onto the website earlier. They do websites, they do business cards, they do vehicle wraps. Did you know that?
Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
they do a lot of stuff,
They,
and the quality of stuff's really good. Like the website's got loads of good reviews from people who've actually, you know, done stuff with them.
yeah. Yeah, I was looking over some of their work. It really is nice. I mean, hell, if I had the money, I'd have them do a new site for Select Start because we
I was
need it.
thinking the same thing. It's like if I had money, I would ask her to do like business cards or
Yeah.
a new site.
Yeah, it's a no joke business though. So you're gonna be, and what you're paying for, from what I can see, you're getting what you pay for.
Oh
So,
yeah.
it looks really good though. It's called Hadeon Designs, HADEONDESIGN.com. That's right there on the screen.
Hmm.
We're gonna mention that again later. So just in case you miss it now, or if there's more people later, they can see it then.
Yep.
All right. So what was I talking about? Oh, GameStop, right. So they usually, like, I've worked at a GameStop before. Matter of fact, I worked at one about 2 years ago. I was there just for the holiday season because they were so busy they needed more people, which is pretty typical, especially if it's a GameStop in a mall because because there's just so many people there. Um, Foreigners coming in from all over on vacation and stuff like that. Um, they did not have good holiday sales. Like they dropped 4.6% globally in
Mm.
sales for the holidays. Like usually, like last year, they took $3.02 billion during the let's see, 9-week holiday period, which is like from November, actually the end of October, I think, all the way into the end of December. They went from 3.202 billion last year to 2.88. Well, last year I mean 2011. I'm still kind of used to saying last year for
Wow.
2011.
That's yeah.
That's significant. That's 4.6%. And you know what I think did a big whopper on their numbers?
What?
Steam.
Oh.
Without a doubt. Steam just they murder. They do. I think after their holiday sales from like a year ago or 2 years ago, I think they really got a lot of attention. So
I seriously think Steam just needs to, open up stores.
no, because then they got to charge tax. And part of Steam is the ease of ordering online. You don't got to go anywhere. You just click and it's done.
Well, I mean, the online stuff will still be there since that is Steam's primary thing. But could you imagine a store that was, specialized for like Steam games? Because I know whenever I go and buy a new game, I always want it to be able to be on Steam because you get the Steam overlay, you get the hours tracked, you have the sort of Steam achievements there,
You
you
got
get
the
updates
community.
about that game. Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. I love everything. I didn't pull up the article on this because it wasn't like 100%, but that Steam console that we keep hearing about is going to be called the Piston, I believe.
Oh, is it going to be called Piston?
Yeah, like I see Piston and I see Steambox. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
Steambox is like one of the name choices or if that's just what people are calling it until something's actually released. And then again, I think I've also seen that Piston is like a code name. So
Yeah.
Although that would be a pretty cool name for like Steam Piston for like their console. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like Steam console will be interesting. It's probably that's probably why they made Big Picture, to be honest.
Oh, for
To,
TV.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have it. I play on a TV. My computer's
You
hooked up
do?
to a television. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's really nice for me. I love pulling it up. I mean, I don't do it too often, but when I do, it's always really nice. And it's just like
yeah.
using like the live interface. So,
Yeah,
uh,
like I've never used the big screen thing. Like I used it once just to, see what it was, and that's it.
yeah, it's interesting. It says for numbers though on GameStop in the United States, shops fell 3.5% in sales, and international outfits fell 6.4%.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I think Steam did it. The internet never helps. But I mean,
Yeah.
can you really say the internet sales like hurt them? Because they have an internet store. If someone really wants to buy from GameStop, they'll go to GameStop.com if they don't feel like going into the store.
Yeah, the thing is though, most people just want to have the game and be able to play it as soon as possible instead of having to, go out to a store, hope that it's in stock. If it's not in stock, go to another store,
Yeah,
so on and so forth.
yeah. Hardware sales for GameStop during the holiday period dropped 2.7%, which included the 320,000 Wii U systems they sold worldwide.
Huh.
Worldwide, 320,000. That's nothing.
Yeah. And the
That's
Wii U's apparently been praised as pretty awesome.
really?
Yeah, a lot of people have said it's pretty damn good.
I mean, it's intuitive with its controls and the way that it does some things. I'll give it that. But I don't know. I guess I won't be impressed until I try it.
I think it's just because it's different. Like
Like
that's
the
what
Wii?
yeah, that's what's always pretty been what Nintendo's done. They always try and innovate. They always do something different. Like PlayStation sticks to what it knows. Xbox sort of branches out, tries to change things a little bit, but it doesn't go too far. Nintendo's just like, we're gonna do what we want and see if it works.
Yeah, because nothing else has worked for them. And
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
Except for
accurate, though.
handhelds.
Yeah. I
They
think that's pretty accurate though. PlayStation sticks to what they know, and Xbox. I think Xbox's way of branching out has always been community-wise, like with internet gameplay. Well, that and
Yeah.
like the Kinect. But I don't know. I think the Kinect's been like mildly successful. I don't think it's been like over the top. But that's my
Well,
my
like the
opinion.
Kinect was a pretty cool thing that was implemented for Xbox. Like a lot of people owned an Xbox. I think more people owned an Xbox than the amount of people that owned like a Wii or a PS3.
Hmm.
Mainly because Xbox was cheaper than a PS3 and had more games than a Wii,
Yeah.
and sort of had the same stuff that a Wii could do, with Kinect whenever it came out.
Right. Right. Right.
So it sort of hit the middle ground pretty damn well.
Yeah, I remember when I worked at that GameStop, actually, it was the year that the Kinect came out, and they had like this bundle where it was like 250 bucks, I think, or 300, 250 or 300, I can't remember which, where you got the system, a Kinect, and like a small hard drive or something, but people went ape shit over that.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh my God, ah.
Like my best friend, he was going to get a Kinect, but he has a small room like me, so it was pointless.
Yeah, you need at
Uh,
least a 6 foot diameter in order to not kill yourself.
yeah, see, whereas the Wii, you could sort of do it in a more confined area.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's because you just need to be able to have your controller a safe distance from the sensor bar, and you're good.
Yep.
That was they did do that a little better, but I don't know. I like the Kinect. I haven't used it too much, but I like it.
I haven't
Um,
used the Kinect at all. I've never actually tell a lie. Friend had the or the Dance Central game on Kinect,
oh
and I
yeah.
almost got roped into playing it.
Oh.
I was just like, no, I'm not getting up and dancing.
One last thing about GameStop. Their shares went down 7% from all this.
when shares take a hit in a company, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, they went down to $23.14 a share. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's unfortunate. That's never good. Hopefully, it's just a phase, and they'll pick up. They'll keep going on because I like GameStop. I mean, I don't shop there anymore, but I like them. I have friends that work there, so the company staying afloat is relative to my interests when it comes to my friends' well-being. But
Yeah.
it is
Like,
what it is.
I want to work in game, but game over here is sort of on its last legs. Like, you remember we talked about it a while ago? Game almost went out of business because of the big bust up with EA and lots of partners pulled.
Yes, I think so.
It was about crap. What game was it that they didn't sell because of EA?
I don't know.
Crap. I can't remember. It was just one EA game, and they pulled out, which made them take such a huge hit because it was a really big title that was coming out.
Yeah,
Fuck, what was it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I can't remember, but game almost went under, and it's slowly been sort of getting back up. But whenever I went to game not too long ago, um, just walking into one of the stores, it was busy because it was just after Christmas and there were sales.
Mm-hmm.
But even for like the shopping center it was based in, there should have been a lot more people.
Uh,
Like
well,
I went in there and picked up Halo for £20, Halo 4,
wow, that sounds
which is like
incredibly cheap.
it's like $34.
That's ridiculous.
Yep,
Um,
it
well,
really is.
since we're talking about sales and the internet and stuff, I'm gonna pull in the image here.
All the
Kickstarter.
images.
All the
Oh,
images. Yes, Kickstarter. We're gonna leave that right up there. That's the next article, actually. Um, they last year, 2012, um, nearly $320 million pledged.
wow.
Like for those of you that don't know what Kickstarter is, basically, if you have a project, you go onto Kickstarter.com and you can advertise your product on there and say, I want to reach $1 million is my target, and people back you. Like they say, here's $5 or here's $1,000, and for you have different tiers. Like if you give us $10, you get into the beta, like if it's a game, or if
Yeah.
you give us 100, you'll get the game when it comes out, and all this other stuff that you can only get from supporting us. Last year, $320 million pledged. Over 2.2 million people pledged cash, and over 18,000 projects were successfully funded.
Hmm.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. You ever just look at Kickstarter and go, holy fuck?
Yeah, it's like where yeah, yes.
Could you imagine the amount of money that passes from them, or passes from a person through them to the businesses?
Uh Tons.
I think like a couple of people from Kickstarter have probably looked at the money and just went, ha!
More than likely. Yeah, that's actually one of the items listed mentioned in this article is Ouya, which is the Android-based system that's coming out. I wish that I would have jumped on that one. They raised
Yeah.
$8.5 million. $8.5 million. And their goal was 950,000.
Yeah. Oh god. I remember whenever we were talking about this, because that's whenever we were both playing DayZ.
Yes, that's right. We were, weren't we? I forgot about that. Yeah, Android-based console caught the attention of tens of thousands of Kickstarters last year. It raised 8.5 million. The folks behind it had hoped to raise only 950,000. According to Kickstarter, like the funding, like the most category like funded is music. 5,067 total projects were funded through Kickstarter for in the realm of music.
Wow. Just a little bit off topic. You remember a program that you, me, Cap, Mike, Chris, Homer used?
Fantasy
play.
Grounds.
Yes.
Yes.
You know where it is now?
Kickstarter.
No, Steam
Oh.
Greenlight.
Really?
Yes. Kat told me about that, and my instant reaction was to go straight to Greenlight
Yeah.
and back that because
I might do the same thing.
yeah, for you guys might not know what Fantasy Grounds is. What it is, it lets you play pretty much tabletop role-playing games on the PC. It's just like a typical program that you boot up. You invite people to come and play with you through your IP address and password and all that.
Yeah,
and
and
it
you,
just sets up like a board or a game board screen.
yeah, and you know what? Originally, when we played Fantasy Grounds, it was a standalone program, and one of the things we actually had a lot of problems with was inviting one another, like saying this
Yeah.
is the like I'm saying the address. I can't remember what it was. Like this is the server code. This is the password. Come in. No, not the entire time, because eventually we got it to work. But at first,
Yeah.
it was difficult. Like I would get into the game, and no one else would be there, or like Will
Yeah.
would come in and wouldn't be able to type in chat.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward, but whenever it did work, it was so fun
It
because,
was, it was.
like, I think that was the first time you and I ever played a tabletop game.
It's definitely the first time I did.
Yeah,
And
it was the first time me and JT played a tabletop game, and we didn't do it at a table, we did it online,
on
and
a
it was
virtual
still
table.
awesome.
Yeah, and the
Oh
reason I
yeah,
brought that up with having trouble joining games is I think is if it gets green lighted and it works through the Steam program, that would make it a hell of a lot easier.
oh yeah, it'll
I,
be so much more functional.
yeah, like if they've got their own hosting set up that you can just play through that, that'll work. Or if it goes through Steam hosting, that's even better because those are more reliable servers.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna quickly grab the link for
Okay.
the Steam Greenlight and post it into the chat, so
Okay.
whoever's listening could go and possibly back it as well.
Whoever's
Since
watching it live, yeah.
yeah, since like a Steam Greenlight costs absolutely nothing
Yeah,
to
you just say that you would like to see this game on Steam, and if enough people click it, it goes through.
yep.
Um, so let's see. Kickstarter, though. Um, oh, they have a best of page on Kickstarter,
Oh,
which looks back at 2012 and the things that they got.
and
Um,
there's the link.
oh, I'm going to go through this. To begin with some numbers, in 2012, 2,241,475 people pledged a total of $319,786,629 and successfully funded 18,109 products.
Nice.
Backers pledged $606.76 per minute to projects in 2012.
Wait, hold on. How much per minute?
$606.76.
Holy fuck.
Of the 2.2 million people who backed a project in 2012, 570,672 people backed two or more projects. 50,047 people backed 10 or more projects. 452 people backed 100 or more projects. People in 177 countries backed a project in 2012. That's 90% of the countries in the world.
Holy shit.
Holy
Jesus.
Yeah, these numbers are crazy. Of Kickstarter's 13 creative categories, music had the most funded projects with 5,067. Games had the most money pledged at $83 million.
Oh.
Art, film, music, publishing, and theater each had more than 1,000 funded projects.
That's pretty damn awesome. Also, the Fantasy Grounds thing.
Yeah.
If you actually go and look at it, have you looked at how much the overlay has changed for it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. This is my first
It
viewing of it.
looks so sharp. Oh my god, it looks amazing.
In 2012, 17 of the Kickstarter projects raised $1 million or more. Apparently, 10% of the films at Sundance Film Festival are Kickstarter funded.
Huh.
Four of the 19 films won top prizes, which is pretty cool. I guess Fubar was a music. Oh no. Oh, it's a graphic book. Fubar hits the New York Times bestsellers list. I guess that was a Kickstarter funded. Um, the Kickstarter popsicle, Little B Pops, celebrates backers with a new flavor. That's kind of cool. Incident in New Baghdad, which was the second Kickstarter funded film. Oh, sorry. Okay, Incident in New Baghdad was nominated for an Oscar, which is the second Kickstarter funded film to be nominated.
Wow.
There's just it just keeps going.
It's
Backers
amazing how much you can do through Kickstarter.
backers make Chattanooga the first U.S. city with its own font. The font was integrated into bike lanes, billboards, and even the public library, then released online for free. Stanford University teaches Kickstarter for class credit.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. There's so much. It just keeps Google Maps integrates images from do-it-yourself mapping project. I guess that has something. I don't know how that works. Dark Sky.
Dude, we should put the podcast on Kickstarter.
I know, right? Dark Sky app predicts the weather, which is an app done on Kickstarter. Air Quality Egg makes fighting pollution awesome, another Kickstarter project. Kickstarter turned 3. Wow, it's been around for 3 years? It just keeps going and going. Like, I don't even know. Oh, Cards Against Humanity tops the Amazon charts. Our friend, mutual friend Dith, has spoken about Cards Against Humanity. I guess that was a Kickstarter project.
What the hell isn't a Kickstarter project?
Yeah. A Kickstarter-funded opera premieres at the Kennedy Center? Jesus.
That's something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, a lot, like when we think Kickstarter, we think games. I mean, or at least I
Yeah.
do, but there are so many other things on there. Kentucky.
You know what game I actually want to back on Kickstarter?
What?
Yog Ventures.
They've raised over $1 million, I think.
Yeah. I really want to play that Yogscast game because it actually looks really fun.
Yeah,
It's like-
it looks amusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so amazing. I'm just clicking through these. It's what? It goes through all these different things. Like for almost every month, it has something. 87 Kickstarter projects go to Burning Man. Do you know what Burning Man is?
It's the thingy. God damn it! You just mentioned it like 2 minutes ago.
Once a year, there's a festival that takes place in the Arizona desert. I think it's Arizona desert. Basically, the area becomes a town for a week. Like, there's so many people, and it is so massive, it becomes a town for a year. And at the end of the event, they burn something that's supposed to be built like a man, which Burning Man. They always build it as something different. And I guess there was a bunch of Kickstarter projects for art cars, bathroom beacons, laser lights, like all these different things. 87 different projects went to Burning Man that were funded through Kickstarter.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome. There's just so much shit. The world's first pizza museum.
What?
I'm not kidding. Kindergarten class launches experiments into space.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Projects transform public spaces. It's just pretty intense. The first hackerspace opens in Baghdad. I don't know what hackerspace. Hackerspace?
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently in October, Kickstarter opens to UK. In October of last year. I didn't realize that it was just US. That's pretty cool.
That's it's interesting.
It's very interesting. I love Kickstarter. And
Yeah,
their
Kickstarter
success
is
is
fantastic.
amazing. What am I doing right now? I'm moving. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't even know where this image is that I stuck in the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Bloop. It's gone. All right. So that's pretty awesome. If you haven't checked out Kickstarter, go to Kickstarter.com.
If you haven't checked out Kickstarter, do you live under a rock? What?
Perhaps. There's a Shadow of the Colossus movie in the making.
Hmm.
I was not aware of this. I don't
never
know
played
how.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh my God, you need to fix that. Seriously.
I've heard it's like one of the best games ever.
It is. It's an Ico game, and if you like big boss, like this was my pull. If you like big boss battles, you will like Shadow of the Colossus. You are this prince whose love interest has died, and you take her to this temple in hopes that something there will help you bring her back to life. And this voice in the temple tells you that in order to bring her back to health, to bring her back to life, you have to hunt down and destroy the 16 massive beasts that roam the surrounding lands. That's all you do. There is nothing else. You get on your horse, ride to the area, kill the monster. When you kill the monster, you're transported back to the temple. Then you go on and kill the next one. It's funny because it's very simple, as in what you have to do. You go point A, point B, kill the thing. I mean, the way you kill them is always different. Like, you have to find their weak point, and they're so big, you literally have to climb on them. Like, that's one of the challenges, is finding out how to get on top of this creature and resume to kill it. Like, they're even and they're always made of like flesh, earth, and stone. Like, they're made of those three things. It seems it's really weird. Like, they'll have fur and stuff, but then like their brow will be all stone. There's even
it's weird.
Yeah, and they're different animals too. Like, I mean, some of them look like humans, like, because they stand upright. But there are others, like there are birds, there are snakes. Like, the bird ones are crazy because you have to actually like ride on their back while they're flying. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I completely recommend that game. But anyway, apparently there's a movie being made. No actors have been announced yet, but they did just get Hannah. The Hannah co-writer, Seth Lockhead. I have no idea what Hannah is.
Hannah was it was a movie about this girl who was pretty much trained to be like a killer since she was, tiny.
Okay.
I never watched it, but the story wasn't supposed to be overly amazing, but it's like the screenplay and how it was all laid out was supposed to be awesome.
Okay. I've never heard of it before. It wasn't like a TV show, right?
No.
Okay, it was a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Josh Trank, who worked on Chronicle, is going to direct the movie, as well as Kevin Misher, who produced this. Oh, and Kevin Misher will produce it, and he produced Scorpion King and Public Enemies.
I liked Scorpion King.
I did too. The Shadow of the Colossus game sold more than 900,000 copies in the U.S. That's
I really need to play this at some point.
You do. It's really good. The only issue is it's only on PlayStation. You can't find it on Steam.
Emulator time.
Yeah, basically. They came out with it on PS3. Like, they re-released the Ico collection, which were the games Shadow of Colossus and Ico. I played a little bit of Ico. It was pretty good. But I don't have my PlayStation 3 anymore, so no more Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting, though, they're coming out with a movie for it. I had an image for that, and I totally forgot. That's what the box looks like. I'm sitting here going, okay, next image. Oh, I forgot the last image.
Oh, well done, JT.
Well, that's it right there, Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm actually surprised I never played that.
It was so good. Yeah, I heard about it on, what's it called? G4 TV.
See, the thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, this game is so amazing. Loads of people are like, Kingdom Hearts is amazing. I started playing Kingdom Hearts and like, I don't like this game.
I liked Kingdom Hearts. I thought it was good. I love Disney, though, so it kind of just went
so do I. I like Disney. I like Final Fantasy. I was like, I should like this, but I don't.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I never actually owned the game though, so I never really got to play it from start to finish. Emulator.
Yeah,
Um,
I never got to finish it or anything, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it.
Kevin, one of our team members, my cousin, he loves the Kingdom Hearts series. He played through both of them.
Kingdom Hearts 3 with Darth Vader. That'd be amazing. I would play that.
Yeah, they could do that now since, Darth
I know.
Vader, Star Wars is owned by Disney, so.
Exactly. That's why whenever I saw Star Wars being bought by Disney, the first thing was Darth Vader in Kingdom Hearts.
That would be pretty awesome.
It'd be terrifying, but yes, it would be awesome.
So, speaking of things like Disney and childhood games, I guess we could say, they've finally stopped making color-themed Pokemon games.
I know.
It is now Pokemon X and Y.
I don't like that.
I was told why. Well, our friend told me why it's this way, which I believe this is the first 3D Pokemon game.
Oh,
Like-
X and Y axes?
Yes, that's what I was told. That's what one of our friends told us. So
That makes sense.
yeah, exactly. See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I can buy that. I was like, I can go
Yeah.
along with it. But I mean, like, looking at it, it's like, oh, they changed the way you run around. No, they didn't. It's not a bird's eye view anymore. It's not bird's eye view. Now it's like on an angle, like you're looking at the person's like top of their head and their back. But you're still
I don't
going
like that.
away from the screen towards the screen, left and right. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
like you're running in circles and stuff. It's still very
That's
grid.
a shame. Like, if they made like a proper RPG roaming Pokemon game, that'd be freaking amazing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean,
I would play the ever-loving hell out of that.
I just think they should come out with one for PC.
Mm.
They should come out with an MMO for PC. I would play it.
Oh my god, Pokemon MMO. That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. It'd be
Dude,
It'd be
could you
interesting.
imagine like NPC gym leaders and being able to party up and fight gym battles?
that would be pretty cool. That would,
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, we need to learn how to program. We need to talk to Nintendo, get rights, and Kickstarter this.
you know what? That would probably help their sales. Honestly.
Yeah.
It probably would.
See, if Nintendo did branch out into MMOs with their biggest title, which is Pokemon, well, Pokemon and Mario are
Yeah.
Nintendo's biggest things. If they just decided to be like, yeah, we'll branch out and do like some PC-based stuff, so many people would eat that up. Like, how many people do you know from playing PC games that love Nintendo games?
I think most people our age love Nintendo.
Yeah,
So a lot.
I think it's because we were brought up with Nintendo pretty much.
That was my first system. Yep. Duck Hunt
Yeah.
and Super Mario Brothers. The split cartridge, not that individual bullshit.
See, the first thing that I ever got was a Game Boy Color.
Really?
That was my first gaming item.
Would you like to know a little fact about the original Nintendo system? The 1-800 number located on the bottom of the console still works. Like it's still Nintendo's support center.
I'm not sure if that's sad or awesome.
It's kind of cool. Like me and my friend were sitting down, we were looking at an old system. I was like, "There's a 1-800 number on the back. I'm gonna call it." And some guy answered, and I was like, "Hi," and he's like, "Oh, Nintendo support. How can I help you?" I was like, "I found this number on the back of an NES. I don't really have any problems." He's like, "Oh."
I just wanted to see if it still worked.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "Oh yeah, we've had the same number since well, I guess ever since that system came out." I was like, "Yeah, I guess so."
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. For the new Pokemon X and Y games, they're going to do their usual starter Pokemon of the three types, grass, water, and fire.
Have you seen what they look like?
Yes, I have. The grass type Pokemon is it says grass type chipmunk with a hat, and there's a dash in between every word for chipmunk with a hat. as if it's some elaborate, word or whatever. And his name is Chespin. The fire type is Fennekin, Foxy Fennekin. It's called a Fennekin, but I guess the type is Foxy.
Oh, Fennekin for Fennec Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a type of fox called a Fennec Fox, which is a fox with really big ears. You remember Kia from Champions?
Yes, I do. Okay.
She was a Fennec Fox.
Gotcha. And the water type is a frog thing type called Froakie.
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 As in frog and croaky.
Yeah.
Their
After
names are getting really bad.
I know.
But that's because the
They've nearly
Japanese
broke
to English
1,000.
Yeah, but the Japanese to English translations are really bad.
Yeah.
That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Like in Japanese, all the names sound freaking cool.
After listing the names and types in this article, it immediately after says, "This is massively exciting for anyone into Pokemon. We've been waiting 15 years for a real 3D Pokemon adventure." It's a good thing that they're focusing on the 3D part and not those names, because I tell you. Oh, and apparently this game's going to be released at the same time everywhere. Like, its release date is worldwide, not, oh, Japan will get it first, then America, then maybe the UK. Everyone's getting it in October of this year. So October
That's nice.
2013. It is nice. That's a little annoying sometimes when, they come out completely separate.
Yeah, like, Fable 3. And Dishonored.
Yeah, Dishonored.
Dude, I actually remember the first podcast I did with you was about Fable 3.
Was it?
So it was. Yes.
Oh.
And I was fucking fuming about the fact that it wasn't out for us.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys had it. And Lionhead is a British company.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Like,
I think it. Well,
following
no,
you.
no, 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 no. Lionhead is a British developer. They are not the publishing company.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's probably why. It's when the publishing company
but
can
it's
get the
still
game.
stupid.
It is stupid.
Wait, who published it?
Microsoft.
Oh.
It's an American company.
Microsoft.
I went through this article. Maybe I could have dug a little deeper. But I don't see anything special about this game. Like, usually it's like, no, you can battle online with all your friends, or,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Usually it's something like this, but for this is, woohoo, 3D.
I'll tell you what. Whenever Pokemon Coliseum came out, I was like, "This is it.
That was a
This is
good
the
game.
cornerstone of Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Everything is going to be like 3D themed, and you're going to be able to move where you want." Then the next Pokemon game came out, and I was like, "Oh." It's like, "Oh."
One of the awesome parts about Coliseum too is you could like import your Pokemon,
Yes, if you had the little lead, you could import your the Pokemon from the Advance over.
Yes. That was so good. Oh, details examined for Pokemon X and Y. It's in 3D. No shit, I know.
Everybody knows. Give us more details.
Oh, listen to this. The game is taking place in a setting inspired by Europe, particularly France, and will experience a worldwide release. Blah, 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 blah. That's weird. In France. Who the fuck wants to be in somewhere inspired by France?
Hey, France has good architecture.
I'm just saying.
No, well, all of the games have like been based with like some Japanese architecture thrown in there, typical American architecture, and like all of the towns have been named after colors.
Yeah. Well, this
Oh
one.
God, what's the new professor called?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Remember
Like,
this is a hand.
what have we had? We've had elm,
Oak.
birch, oak.
I think that's it. Those are the only ones I
elm,
know
birch,
of.
oak.
Pine.
Professor Pine is like, really? Really, Nintendo? Are you even trying now?
We're on to you. They this is a handheld game, but for what it's worth, it is a third-person camera angle. And it's enough of an angle where instead of just looking at the map, having to look at the map and saying, "Oh, I'm on Route 3," you'll actually pass a sign that says Route 3 and be able to see it.
Oh my God.
Which is kind of nice. That's a step up, you know.
JT,
What?
you know what I said about Coliseum being innovation and cornerstone? This is
Oh,
it.
this is it?
This is
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
If they-
now
if
you can
the
read
next game-
signs.
The next game, if they bring it out and it's the exact same, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh.
Um, they. What? Wait. Say something.
Damn it, my headset derped out.
I was like, he cut out for a second there.
Yeah, I was still sitting talking.
They. Here's something else that they've added to the game. When you're just like running around the map and stuff, they're going to have some action elements like swinging from a rope or bouncing on a web, which is completely realistic because webs aren't meant for catching anything, but that's irrelevant. It's a cartoon. And it also appears that instead of a bicycle, because it's not sure if this is replacing it, you'll have roller skates instead.
Huh.
No joke.
Wait, you already had roller skates? No, those were running shoes.
Yeah.
No,
Also-
wait. No, I'm pretty sure in one of the Pokemon games you had rollerblades.
I don't know.
I am 90% sure that there was a Pokemon game with rollerblades.
I don't know. I played a good amount of them. I don't ever recall rollerblades. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna have a decent view. Oh, and it looks like the battles are a little different too. Like you actually have scenery in the background, like trees or something, instead of just white. So that's good because that was a little unrealistic. Of course, there's going to be new Pokemon. We mentioned that. Probably another 150 because that seems to be their cornerstone for Pokemon numbers for new games. It's not as pixely. It's more of a Wind Waker cel-shaded polygon kind of mesh.
JT, picture.
What about pictures?
Are you changing it?
It
No, wait. I'm still
says
talking about
X and Y. It's right there.
No, my brain derped out. I was like, wait, we're changing topic. Wait, no, we're not. Wait, yes, we are.
Yeah, no, we're not. Oh, and it appears that like when they evolve, they change types, which they've done before. Like, maybe a water ice will be a water Pokemon's final form, or fire dark
Like
for fire.
Empoleon.
Who?
Wait, no, that was water steel. Or was it water ice?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Empoleon was the final evolution of Piplup in Ruby. No, not Ruby and Sapphire. Diamond and Pearl.
Oh.
The
Oh.
penguin.
At some point, there's going to be a Pokemon Z.
Oh. Yep. Because they
Just
always need
kinda-
to
yeah.
release. Yeah, they always need to release the third game after the other two came out. What was the one for Diamond and Pearl?
Platinum.
Oh, that's right.
No. Yeah, was it Platinum?
Yeah, I think it was.
Something like that. I don't know. So, yeah. That's the new Pokemon game. Ba-doop-boop-boop. Oh, I have multiple windows open. Oh, I guess I kind of saved this one for I don't have a picture for it.
You fucking idiot.
And I apparently closed a window that I needed.
Oh, well done, JT.
I think I did. Or I never had one to begin with. I'm going to go with I never had one to begin with.
Sure,
So...
just to make yourself feel less incompetent.
No, it still kind of does, because now I gotta find the other one, the other article that I needed. But,
Fucking dumbass.
yeah, I know. Basically what it is, and I can pull the picture up for it, they're coming out with Lego superhero games.
Yes,
Yeah, I think it
I
could be...
want to play this Lego Flash.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. because they
I
have
really
good
want a
because they
Flash
ha-
movie and a
be-
Flash game.
because they have good taste and they went with Marvel.
Oh. But they have Lego Batman.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's it. Lego Avengers.
Yeah,
Oh my
kind
God.
of. I don't think this is. Do you see the picture? I don't think it's based off of the Avengers game. I think it's just a superhero game.
Well, Hulk, Spidey, and Cap and Iron Man are Avengers.
Wolverine's also going to be in it.
Oh God.
Um,
Lego Wolverine. Oh God, the amount of censoring.
yeah. Warner Brothers has announced the Lego Marvel Superheroes will be coming to all major consoles and handhelds this autumn. Also, if you thought you'd need a lot of censorship for Wolverine, Deadpool's in it too. It will,
Oh
of
my
course,
God, yes.
it will, of course, be the first installment in the successful Lego video game franchise to feature the Marvel characters. So far,
I want to play this.
So far, the LEGO games have only featured DC characters, such as Batman and Superman. I didn't know they had a Superman one. But Marvel's
In the Batman game.
but Marvel's icons will soon receive a similar treatment. The game is said to complete the LEGO Marvel Superheroes toy range, which combines characters and vehicles from the rich Marvel universe. So far, they've released 8 sets featuring Iron Man, Spider-Man, and X-Men, and the X-Men. The game will have an original storyline with Nick Fury enlisting the help of Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and other heroes from across the Marvel universe.
And yes, Wolverine is like the Ben Stiller of the Marvel verse.
Yeah, and this is basically he's recruiting the help of the heroes to save Earth from Loki and Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. You're gonna be able to do your usual thing where you can unlock tons of characters. It'll be well over 100 characters from the Marvel universe, including Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Deadpool, Loki. You'll even be able to unlock Galactus.
Oh my God, Deadpool! I'm sorry, but I
know it's gonna be your typical Lego game. I could get behind it. I'm pretty excited, I think.
Yeah, I'm just Deadpool in a Lego game. Lego games are already pretty damn funny.
Yes.
So
yes,
with Deadpool in a freaking Lego game, oh God.
Yeah, oh God is about right.
Oh, I can't. Is the Deadpool game out yet?
I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's not.
Is it?
I want to play that game.
I do too. That looks really really good.
Yes, it looks like Devil May Cry meets
Deadpool.
Crap. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's definitely going to be a button smasher, and it's going to be Deadpool. Oh, I know, meets Grand Theft Auto. Because you're going to need it, the censorship. All right, let's see. We can move right to our next thing. Bloop. Ooh. Oh, that's a gigantic icon. Smaller.
What is
it is War Z. I saved this one for last, unintentionally, but kind of glad that I did at the same time.
This is going to take up a lot of time.
I think I could sum it up pretty easily with they got a god-awful review from IGN.
The shame is, it's not a god-awful game, it's just god-awful at implementation and living up to what the hell they said they were going to do. Like, the core features of the game is there, and by core, I mean base features.
Like bare bones?
Yeah, and the bare bones are fun, but we want vehicles. We want
missions.
Yes.
NPCs.
And player bounties.
NPCs would be nice, too.
Yeah, we want the things you promised, Hammerpoint.
We want balance too, because there's way too many weapons and like firearms and not enough melee weapons, which is supposed to be the other way around.
You know what's terrible?
Huh.
You walk around in frickin' War Z, it's like, oh, a shotgun. Oh, another shotgun. Oh, a shotgun. Oh, another shotgun. Oh, hey, finally, an axe. I can kill things.
A hammer. Yeah, I can kill things without raising like all hell. Because seriously, firearms are for
a single shot, you're boned.
Yeah, either because you're going to attract zombies or because there are other players that are going to rape you when they find out where the sound came from. And I mean, like, they come in packs.
Oh, yeah.
They certainly do not come one by one, although every now and then they do. But it's just rare.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Um, yeah, so they got a terrible review.
Mhm.
There's no missions, there's no NPCs. The safe zones that have been there since beta, that have been supposed to be more than just a safe zone, are, well, that's all they are. You can't shoot each other there. Supposed to be
Yeah.
a lot more. You're supposed to be able to do mission pickups. There's supposed to be NPCs there. Um, the cash shop works. It's nice to know that they got their priorities straight.
Mhm.
They also haven't had the best. How should I word this? Sorry about that. They haven't had the best. They haven't been hands-on with their people. Like they've been really bad at interacting with their player base.
Honestly, Hammerpoint seems like that they just want to stay away from their player base, as much as possible. Like whenever people come with the moment they ask a question about a refund, I've seen various like articles and screenshots that have been put up on Reddit, and most of the time, the moment the discussion of money refunds comes up, the person who's from Hammerpoint talking to them just closes the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah, and Red, yeah, you put it pretty well. Company's god awful. The game's fun, company's terrible.
yeah, it's
Like,
sad.
if it was handled by a different company, I think that War Z would probably be one of the best games of 2012. Well, 2013, since it's not out properly yet.
Yeah, someone earlier asked in Skype, or not in Skype, in chat, Pyro
Chat.
asked what was up with the Skype logo. I apologize for that. I've got, with Twitch or with XSplit, I've got Will's camera fed in. Apparently, if I navigate away from his video in Skype, it puts up a logo instead of keeping on his video. So it was up for a few seconds. I got rid of it though.
Bastard.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, they need to deliver. That's what it
Yeah.
boils down to. They need to pull up their pants and do this the right way.
Mhm.
Way too many firearms, not enough melee weapons. Um, they are still having hacker issues.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hacker issues are terrible. Honestly, I can't wait for the DayZ standalone,
Uh,
because standalone DayZ is going to be made on its own engine.
I hope that it's good. I hope that.
Well, put it this way, DayZ is already pretty damn good. The only thing that's clunky about it is the controls and the engine it runs on.
Yeah, well, it's running on an engine for a game that came out how long ago?
Like 6 years ago,
Yeah, that would be Arma 2,
maybe.
by the way.
Yes, the
Um,
Arma 2 engine. It's actually a good engine to work with. Like, there's a fair amount of mods out there for it.
yeah.
They just
Oh,
need to, use the Unreal Engine like everybody else.
I'm going through the article, and I can't believe they didn't implement this yet. They still don't have friend lists.
Really?
And there's no way to chat with anyone outside of the proximity and global chat channels. There are no name tags above characters' heads. Um, yeah. It says there are also
Hardcore.
no. It says there are also no name tags above characters' heads. So even when you try to chat and identify yourself as friendly, people never know who the hell's speaking and often shoot you just because they're so paranoid and can't identify who's actually a potential foe. That is
Yeah.
so true.
Also, hardcore and normal difficulty have no difference.
Yeah.
They're the exact damn same.
The way that it's set up now is hardcore mode. That's
No. But hardcore and normal mode. Hardcore, whenever you die, you're supposed to die and lose everything.
okay.
With
So it's
normal
kind of like
mode,
a
you're
mix
supposed to
between the
die.
two. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you die in normal mode, you're supposed to just, die, lose all your gear, and then respawn an hour later. With hardcore, you're supposed to die and lose your character.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that's not implemented, they're supposed to have a skill tree. That's another thing that's different about regular and hardcore mode.
Yes.
Hardcore mode, you lose all your skill tree experience, whereas regular mode, you wouldn't. But
Yeah.
that's a big thing that they still haven't put in, which is fucking annoying, because that was something I was really looking forward to. Yeah, there's no vehicles you can fix, no interesting structures to explore. Basically, all the buildings that are there are just shells. You can
I think
go.
with like all of the negatives that we have stated about the game, we should mention that it is a fun game.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
just awfully implemented and awfully managed, which is very saddening.
It is. And he's not exaggerating. It is a lot of fun. I enjoy the game quite a bit when I do play it.
Pete, shoot the guy in front of me!
Yeah.
Pete runs in through the door with a shotgun and blows away someone without a second thought.
Yeah.
He'd
Could
only
be me,
playing
but
the game for 10 minutes.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. And for those that haven't played it, it's a lot of fun as long as you're playing with people, and I mean people on your side, because otherwise
If
it's
you're
just,
playing by if you're playing by yourself, it's all right.
if you're playing by yourself, be quiet and don't trust anybody.
If you see a group of people, hit prone and hide in a bush.
Or if you're far enough away, run like hell, because
Dude,
one person's hard enough to stand up against.
yeah, there have been some epic moments though. Whenever me and you have been playing Warzy, like remember the guy on the bridge, and I pulled out the pistol.
That poor bastard.
Oh, I felt amazing. Like there was this dude on a bridge, and he was how many feet away would you say? Like
About 100 feet in front of us, something like
100,
that.
150 feet.
Yeah,
tops.
something like that.
In and around that. What do? I pull out a handgun, aim at the guy, shoot. First bullet hits him, shoot. Second bullet hits him, and then he kind of flees.
Yeah, he ran away. He was bleeding out too.
Yeah,
I like how they implement stuff like bleeding out.
yeah. Actually, Red, were you watching the stream with Maker, where it was me, Maker, Arkey, and Psykid or Psyched playing Warzy? Because there was this one part where we were all in a big tall building. We locked it down. It was our place. We were gonna, hide there. But there was this person that Psyched was baiting into coming to the police station that we had Overwatch on. And the moment the guy got there, he just typed in the globe. It was like, haha, very funny, just kill me.
Yeah,
So
I
Psyched
remember
pulls up
that.
his sniper rifle, takes a shot, misses, takes another shot, misses. And I'm like, you know what? Pull out the pistol, bang, one shot, headshot, killed him. I was like, aha! And the guy typed, it was like, lol, you didn't even kill me. I'm like, no, but I did, and it was with a pistol from the same distance.
That's
Like,
awesome.
badass moment.
I remember that. Okay, that was the last article I have, but I've got a couple. Oh, upcoming releases. We have a couple. We don't have a ton, but we have a couple. Devil May Cry is coming out on the 25th. That's the new one with Dante with black hair, and it's like some weird techno universe. I don't know.
Some of the screenshots and stuff I've seen for that game, it looks very, very cool.
Yes.
Like, it looks very visually appealing. But then again, most of the Devil May Cry games have been visually appealing with how things are set out.
Agreed.
The gameplay in those games are amazing, but the scenery, it's just how it all plays out.
Yeah, they do a nice job with how they lay things out and how everything looks. The art style is always interesting.
Yeah.
That's coming out on the 25th, which is funny. Like, I just saw that the other day, and that's probably the first news I've seen about that game since like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, just like for me, it just like disappeared off the map. I was like, I think they're coming out with a new Devil May Cry game. There's a cinematic out there, but yeah, it's coming out on the 25th.
Oh, Aliens Colonial Marines is coming out as well.
That's not out already?
No.
Oh.
It's been in the making for like 10 years.
Oh.
Please don't be like Duke Nukem.
No, see, Duke
12th of
Nukem would have come
February.
out sooner if they could have, got someone stupid enough to fund them. But
Yeah, it's coming out on the 12th of February this year.
oh, okay, good to know.
Mhm.
Dead Space 3 demo January 22nd, actual game February 5th. It's going to be the first game on the 360 where you'll be able to use the Kinect in multiplayer to assist your multiplayer person. So that'll be pretty cool. Like you shout out commands like to reload your gun or whatever, and you can also use them to like heal your partner or whatever. So it'll be the very first time you'll be able to do that with a Kinect game, which is pretty awesome. From what I understand, it's going to be co-op, probably storyline co-op or something like that. But it looks pretty cool. I like.
Right. There's also Dead Island Riptide coming out this year.
Yes, that's another one.
25th of April.
Oh wow, that far away, really?
Yeah, they're introducing a new character as well in the game, which will be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, because the original 4 are in it as well, aren't they?
Yep, I have no idea what the new character is going to be though.
No, they haven't released anything about that.
Not that I have found.
I keep thinking that I'm forgetting something that's coming out this year.
Company of Heroes 2.
Is it? I also saw Saints Row 4.
What?
Yeah.
The madness continues?
Maybe. I mean, we'll see.
Wait, how's that going to work? THQ does.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I hope so, because that'd be... Oh, God.
Yeah. That's all I got for upcoming releases. Is that all you got?
SimCity coming in March 2013. That's SimCity. Does anybody still play SimCity?
I don't know.
It
kind of disappeared off the map.
It does get released every year or two.
Really?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Every year?
Well, every year or two.
Oh, Red plays it still.
Red,
there's your answer.
You're a dying breed. Just being honest.
Multiplayer in SimCity. I guess we will see. Okay, so usually, from the way our new structure goes, towards the end of the show, I do a top 10 kind of list, and we'll do a website of the week. My top list, while slightly over-exaggerated, has nothing to do with games, but it has to do with where I am now. This is a new location. I moved. What?
No, I just want to listen to this.
Oh.
It's going to be fucking hilarious.
Where I am now, I moved at the end of last year. Actually, New Year's Eve was our first day actually in the house. New Year's Day at midnight, actually. I'm pretty sure this place is going to drive me crazy. If not me, my wife's, or both of us at the same time, I'm not sure. One thing is probably a small thing is probably the plumbing, mainly in the shower. We weren't aware at first, or I wasn't. And let me say first, my wife has absolutely no problems with it. So I'm sure that the house is in some way alive and is just simply after me. But mainly the plumbing in the master bathroom, we didn't have the water on the first couple days we were here because since we decided to move in officially on New Year's Day, the water company was closed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Monday being New Year's Eve and Tuesday being New Year's Day. So they decided to take a 4-day weekend and we were out without water for a couple days. But when it finally came in, or finally turned on, I woke up for work and I go to get into the shower, and it's one of these things where the tub faucet's got a pin that you pull up and it, starts going or whatever. And so I pulled the pin while the water's on, so the shower will turn on and it just goes, and the pin drops, and I'm like, okay, I pull it up again. It's like, fucking son of a, it would not do it for it took 4 tries and it finally just chink and came on. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And this is the head of the shower is about the size of a baseball. And it's got settings. It's the smallest shower head I've ever seen with settings on it. And it's got this little white part that comes out at the front, and it's got a grip on it. And I'm like, okay, that's how you adjust it. And of course, when the shower turned on, it was, it has 2 settings, shower and pummel. There's no in between. And for the life of me, I couldn't turn the damn thing. So I had to sit there and safeguard my junk while this thing's on so it didn't just,
Oh God.
And okay. Now something else. The house is completely tile. There's no carpet anywhere. Which at first it's like, oh man, that's awesome. No carpet. We have animals. This isn't going to be an issue. The fur won't be forever stuck in the rug. Not so much. I mean, the fur thing, yes. Totally, it's fine. Vacuum fur's gone. No big deal. There's no long-lasting smell. However, everything in the house that makes noise you can hear from every part of the house. So late at night, when the cats are scratching their scratching post on the opposite side of our bedroom, we can hear them, and it sounds like something scratching on the door, or I'm pretty sure we have some ROUSs in the attic, and if anybody can tell me what I'm referring to, you get a cookie. Because we were laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, and my wife just goes, "What the fuck is that?" And you just hear like a but it's coming from like above us. It's just like, oh God. It's like something's gonna kill us.
ROUS.
It's from a movie. Rodents of Unusual Size. Thank you, Ray. It's from The Princess Bride.
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's good.
A lot of people say it's good, and then some other people I've talked to are like, it's all right.
No, it's a good movie. It's an excellent movie. Turning on the light. Oh, this isn't top 10. It's like top 5. When you were a kid, did you or anybody ever have the handheld game called Lights Out?
No.
Okay, basically it's just a little plastic game with a bunch of little buttons on it that light up.
Yes.
There are internet variations of this. You can find them. They're little puzzle games. The lights light up in some sort of pattern, and you press the different buttons to try to get them to turn out. I feel like I'm playing Lights Out when I'm trying to turn the lights off in my house. Because each light has like at least 2 switches to turn it on and off, and for the life of me, I can't figure out which is which. At some points, I'll be over by the front door trying to turn the light on and off, and nothing's happening, and then I realize I'm turning on and off the light that's outside the house. It's just sitting there. Which one is it? And then I realize the light's coming from outside.
It's like it's a warning signal.
It is. The police are gonna show up one day and just think that someone's SOSing. The fifth thing I think is just a bit more I think that makes 4. The last thing is just kind of more disturbing than anything. I'm pretty sure that whoever lived here before us, or it might even have been the owners, I'm pretty sure that they kept prisoners in the spare room closet. I'm pretty sure. First of all, it's funny, but it's really not. I'm waiting for them to show up in the middle of the night and throw us in the closet. The doorknob...
It's okay, Sadie will protect you.
No, she won't. The doorknob locks, which, whatever. The doorknob locks. No, it locks people in or things. The lock is in the room, like the adjustment lock. And not only is it a lock, it's a key lock. And it is not the house key. I don't know what key unlocks that door. Also, there is
is it locked as in you can't get into it?
Oh, no. It's open.
Because that would have been creepier.
No, it's made so if you're in the closet, you can get locked in.
Yeah.
Not so you can't get into the closet, so you can't get out of the closet, which is a small closet too, mind you. Oh, I can kind of show this. Let me see. I have to adjust my camera for this next part, because this part I can actually show you. Okay, that's the closet over there. All right.
Oh God.
This is a padlock latch.
We're gonna see the door open and something's going to just crawl out of it.
This is a padlock latch. There is a hook right here in the door. If I open the door a little bit, I can put the latch down and I can slip a padlock through there and lock it. If it's locked, it wouldn't open any more than this. That's like far enough to fit your hand in. Nobody can fit outside of this. And also, I can't show you this one, but down here on this side is another latch for a lock, and it's just scary. What's nice is there's no scratch marks on the door.
I was about to say check on the inside in case there's like boot marks or something.
Yeah, so there's no signs of someone trying to get out. Even if it was freshly painted, I don't think
They probably replaced the door before you moved in.
Don't say that. Well, no, they didn't, because the part of the padlock latch is on the door itself. So.
Yeah. Could you just put that in?
Yeah, it's it's scary. No carpet to hold blood, thanks, Red.
That's why there's no carpet anymore. It was all stained with blood, and they took it out.
Yeah. I'm going to get sick and tired of the color blue, too, because the tile's blue, the borders around the doors are blue, and the blinds are blue. Everything's white and blue. The countertops are blue, too, by the way. So, yeah, if you don't hear from me for a massive amount of time, I'm in the closet. And I don't mean in a homosexual way. Okay. Website of the week. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you both links again. First, Hadeon Design. That is our friend's design website. Go check them out. You get what you pay for. All their designs are really nice. You can see the samples.
Pretty damn high quality.
It is. You can see.
Also, guys, if you are watching this and you do go to Hadeon Design at some point, tell them that you got their From Select Start, and you will get a 10% discount.
Oh, 10%. Nice. That's what I was going to say, actually. I'm glad that one of us remembered, though, anyway. You can see samples of their work right there on the website. They do everything. They do business cards. They do websites. They do flash animation. They do vehicle wraps. They do a lot of shit. So, go to that website, check them out. If you tell them that you saw their website on Select Start, 10% discount. You can't beat that. Yep. Okay, and now, so wait, let me just, real quick, just one more time. So, where's my finger? So you can see right there. Write it down. Go visit it. Check it out. And now, our website of the week. This website, let me pull it up before I show you the link.
I don't even know the website of the week.
I never tell it to you so you can check it out when we actually do the show. It's a thing. I set it up this way. All right. This website is a digitalized collection of handheld electronic games. I don't mean like you could play all your Game Boy Advance games on here. It's not mods, so to say. It's games like they're little handheld games with like an LED screen on it, and you have one button for like firing a gun and another one for moving left and right or up and down or whatever. That's it. Oh. And it makes little beep, beep, beep noises, the audio is really bad.
Oh my god, yes, I remember these.
Okay, that's it right now. Pika-pick.com.
Put it into the chat.
Okay, I'll put it into the chat as well. But it's also right here on the stream. It's pretty fun. They did a good job with it. Here I'm putting in thing. There's a ton. I'm not even sure how many are on here, but like when you play them, it hotkeys the buttons, of course, but you're actually looking at it like you're playing on the little device. And when you press like A or S to move left and right, the little joystick on the device moves left and right, along with makes sound effects for it, which is really amusing.
Oh my dear God. What? This is awesome.
It is. It's fun, and it makes the games more enjoyable because it reacts like it's appropriate. You push left, you move left. You don't have to mash the button so you move to the left. Or you don't have to like mash the fire button. It's like, no, I killed him first. They've got Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, something called Caveman. which apparently teaches children to beat the shit out of things and steal their eggs. That's what I got from it. Throw tomahawks at giant dinosaurs, steal their eggs, profit.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Let's see, they've got Zelda, Plane and Tank. I don't know what some of these are. I'm just naming them off. Mary Cook, Castle Adventure. Of course, these are nothing huge. Wow, Thief in Garden. That's a lot of fucking buttons.
Oh my god, I remember playing these games. Like, you know, the Mr. Game & Watch?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember playing so many of those games.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they're done good. They're done well. Like you can play them and they work. Oh, where was I? What's this one?
Great.
Arrow Gun Field, Space Bridge, Bartman. Yes, The Simpsons. It also tells you what company came out, released it, and what year it came out. And Bartman came out in 1990. Donkey Kong Jr. came out in 1982. Oh, that was actually
Honestly,
made with
the thing that I'm impressed with is the fact that it's the actual, you know,
Yes.
the little game.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey and Donald, made by Nintendo Game & Watch in 1982. They have a Terminator game. G-Man, I don't know what the fuck G-Man is. Barrier, which is done on a Radio Game Watch, I don't know. Coffee House. There's about 20 on here. Sub Attack, New Pagodi. I don't know. But they have tons, and some of them are actually pretty fun. Penguin Land, Parachute, Fishing Boy. Some of the names, not so original. Still fun, though. Pirate 777. Jesus Pirate? 777 is a number for Jesus, isn't it? Or heaven, something. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Not religious. Don't know. Dual screens are impressive to me, yes. All right. So that's it. That's our website of the week, pika-pick.com. Again, if you're looking for your design needs to be fulfilled, hadiondesigns.com. I keep doing hand gestures, but not high enough. I can drop that War Z logo any day now. Oh, remember, you can't get this episode on iTunes.
Yep.
But you can find it to watch again if you want on YouTube. We're going to embed it on the Select Start website, and we'll link it in Facebook. So select-start.com, facebook.com/selectstartcast, Twitter, YouTube, all.com/selectstartcast. We're on iTunes, like I already mentioned. And we're going to be doing this from now on. We're going to be doing the whole live broadcast. The time might change, but we'll let you know as much in advance as possible. Like right now, we're doing it 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Twitch TV. But that could change because it's been brought to my attention that there's another group that does their stuff at this time, and they're fairly popular. So I don't want to clash with their schedule because that's not good for us. I'm not going to say it's not good for them because I can't say for sure. But yeah.
No, it's just not good for us.
It's just not good for us. Let's just leave it at that.
We're more popular. We're not going to sugarcoat it. They're kind of, yeah.
They're kind of the bee's knees.
Yeah, look at that. They have 10,649
viewers. Right, yeah, definitely. We're so hurting them right now. No. So every week, though, every Wednesday, we're going to be doing this, and you can always catch the episodes later on YouTube. And tomorrow, don't forget, again at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch TV, Torchlight 2 Thursdays. Are we just we're just gonna do our usual set, right? We're not gonna start. Yeah. Okay, good. We will randomly broadcast our hardcore game, though. I think it's safe to say that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those more sporadic, spur of the moment things.
It's the ones that we don't want to push our luck too much on, because if we die, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We might do that every now and then after the episode or something.
And from
but...
last week's performance, we will die.
Oh, we did good last week, except for the couple times you ran off.
No. I walked forward like 2 feet, and then got killed. I respawned, walked forward 2 feet, dead. It's like, what?
That's not in the hardcore mode. He's talking about the normal one. Yeah.
Yeah, in the normal one, not in the hardcore one.
Yeah, when one of our future plans is to do, and I say future because I could not be any more broke than I am after moving. One of our future plans is to do Diablo 3 hardcore mode. And we want to broadcast that. Me, Will, and there's 2 other people that have expressed an interest in doing this, and I'd really like to follow that through. So as soon as I can afford it, because I'm pretty sure the rest of the guys have the game already. I know Will does. So as soon as I'm able to get my hands on it, that's something I want to do and take advantage of, because I think it's something that would be a lot of fun.
Have you actually said the name of the game yet?
I said Diablo 3.
Okay.
I
Just
did.
making sure.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't remember you saying Diablo 3 at any point.
Yeah, no, Diablo 3 I did. I'm just
It's hardcore mode Diablo 3.
Yes, hardcore mode Diablo 3. So there's going to be 4 of us, so that would be better. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Yeah. So yeah, in the future, coming soon, hopefully, depending on money and things of that nature, I'm gonna get a copy of Diablo 3, and me, Will, and our 2 other friends are gonna do hardcore mode, hopefully on a weekly basis. That's what the goal is, as far as I'm concerned.
One of the other people is actually a streamer.
Yes.
Some of you guys know.
Yes.
Maker.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Maker.
You always just call him Maker, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maker. T-E-H Maker.
Okay, cool. Tim Maker. Yeah.
He's a Guild Wars 2 streamer, mostly. He streams some StarCraft, some Diablo 3, now and again, and some Path of Exile.
Okay. Yeah, and one thing I'm gonna try and do, is one thing I'm gonna try and do is do some Minecraft streaming like I used to. I
need to get back into my XCOM streaming.
Yeah, you do,
because every time I stream XCOM, I'm the most watched XCOM player, and I get so many new people watching and following.
That's good for everybody. So,
yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. We will see you again tomorrow for Torchlight 2 Thursdays, and then again next Wednesday for all this again. My hands were high enough that time.
Yeah, we'll be starting Torchlight 2 at the same time as always, which is the same time this started. So 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. PST, and noon, or 3 p.m. EST and noon PST.
Yes. And remember our 2 websites, HadionDesigns.com, which is our friend's design website, and Pika-pick.com for our website of the week. All right? And, of course, don't forget all our websites. I'm not going to string them off again or whatever. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.